Hello, my darlings. This is Dr. V. Welcome to a new Pick a Card reading. Today, we're going to be going in deep on your person's feelings for you right now. So this could be your twin flame, your soulmate, your beloved, your crush, whoever is this special person that you are watching this video for and wanting clarity from spirit about how they are feeling about you so that you can take some really great decisions for yourself as you move forward on this journey, whether it is to unite with this person or whether it is to reunite with them because you may have been going through some sort of struggle or separation. So if you're new to this channel, I am so happy to have you here. Make sure you do hit that subscribe button and join the incredible Live Tarot family. You all are so amazing. You're the most beautiful group of souls that I have the absolute honor of working with. Whether you just watch videos and you are a subscriber or whether you are a private client, I am so deeply appreciative for the incredible role that you play in my life, for all of your support of me, as well as your love and support for each other in the comments. So make sure that you do stay active there, share your thoughts, your feelings, and your journey so you can get supported. Now, I just want to also quickly apologize. I know it's been a few days since I've uploaded a reading, and that is because my son is visiting from college for his first spring break since he left because he's a freshman. So I've just been taking some time to, be with him because it's been so nice to have him back. It's been quite a transition, when you have a kid go away to college. So that is why. But I am back now. I'm so excited. I'm feeling refreshed. I am ready to do many more readings for you. So if you have any kind of reading that you would like to see, if you'd like to suggest a reading, then make sure you also put that in the comment box below. I read all of the comments and I will definitely take that into consideration. I love hearing your feedback and I love hearing from you. So make sure you do that. All right, so let's get into your card choices today for their feelings for you right now. You can choose group number 1, number 2, number 3, or you can choose all of them and take the messages that resonate for you and your situation. So make sure that you are gentle with yourself because not everything may resonate. If you would like to have specific guidance on your unique journey, you can have a personal reading with me, or you can order any of these oracle decks that I've created to help give you clarity at home as well. All of the links to that are in the box below. All right, so let's take a look at your choices here. So for group number 1, we have Earth Angel. I am a guardian of Mother Earth and protect all who live on her. For group number 2, we have Nature Spirits. I respect all of nature's elemental beings and help preserve life on Earth. And for group number 3, we have Forest Frolic Maiden. I acknowledge my inner child and open my heart to the joy she brings. All right, so go ahead and make your selection and we'll get started with group number 1. My beautiful group number 1 that chose the Earth Angel, here is your reading. So let's take a look at your person's feelings for you right now. So we're going to start with your tarot and then we'll also do some oracle cards here for you. So we have Ace of Cups in reverse. We have the King of Pentacles. We have the 8 of Cups. Very interesting. All right. So first of all, what I'm feeling here is there's definitely been a block in this connection. Okay. Something has happened here. Something is, it may have happened in the past. It may have happened either in the recent past or in the longer past, but something has happened here that is keeping your person from stepping into the energy that they really want to be in. And I really do feel that that is the energy of the King of Pentacles. Now, this is an energy, so I'm not going to say that it has to be a male or a female, but I do feel that for some of you, there is a definitely special message here from the divine masculine. Again, divine masculine is energy, right? Doesn't have to be male or female. I just say that to make it simple, but there is a definite divine masculine energy here that is coming through in between. Look at this, the Eight of Cups and the Ace of Cups. So a lot of very dreamy, very watery, very emotional energy. So your person, I feel that while to the world, they may appear to be this King of Pentacles energy. They could also be an earth sign, right? So very like earthy energy, but they may also have water in certain other parts of their chart. So I feel like what happens is that to the world, they like to give the sense that they are a very strong, stable person, somebody who's very grounded in reality. They try to give the impression maybe to you as well as to others around them because it's their safety blanket. Like they feel safe in this persona. And I'm not saying at all that they are lying to you or lying about themselves. I don't feel that energy at all. I just feel like this is who they wish to be. They wish to be somebody who is grounded, somebody who is practical, somebody who focuses on the realistic parts of life. That's what makes, again, I'm getting the phrase security blanket from spirit, as in this is their security blanket. If they can feel very grounded, if they can feel that they have a grasp on reality, they're dealing with things in a very realistic way, they're very steady, they're very stable, they don't let their emotions be carried away, like they don't want to be carried away by their emotions. I feel like that is who they aspire to be. That is who they are in many ways. And so that is kind of the main reputation they wish to have in the world. That is the main way that they want other people to view them. And the reason for that is because they are very much surrounded by more emotional energy. So this is somebody who feels things very, very deeply. And because they feel things very deeply, they feel vulnerable. Okay, so they feel very emotionally vulnerable. And that is why they try to keep their emotions in check by appearing to have this King of Pentacles energy. It is what makes them feel a little bit more safe. And there's nothing wrong with that. And I feel like it's very aspirational. It's like they know that they can be very emotionally vulnerable, and they're a little bit sometimes afraid of where their emotions are going to lead them. I feel that for your person, it's like their emotions have led them down paths before that they haven't been happy with. I feel like they have a sense of regret. And I feel like that is coming very strongly from this Eight of Cups energy. I feel like they feel that they've had, when they have let their emotions rule them, they have gone down wrong paths that have led them to disappointment and feelings of despair. And I feel like that is how they're feeling right now with you. I feel like something has happened here between the two of you that has made this person kind of go back into that past disappointment. There's something here that's happened between you that they're feeling right now that is reminding them of certain maybe more negative experiences they had in the past. Not because you've done anything or that this experience is negative. I feel like it has to do with heartbreaks and disappointments that they've had in the past. There's something right now that they are feeling that it's like, they're questioning, am I not going to have this new emotional beginning that I wanted to have with you? Because I do feel that their connection with you has been profoundly very deep for them. It gave them a very strong message to their heart, to their mind, to their body, that they could have a new beginning. And again, I feel like that is because with this Eight of Cups energy, they have had to walk away from difficult situations in the past, situations that really hurt them, situations that really disappointed them, that broke their heart. And I feel like that is why they've become guarded very much in this King of Pentacles energy. It's almost like they need to feel very, very confident and secure now before they really give up their heart, because they've had to turn their backs so many times on things that did not work out for them. They've had to kind of start all over many, many times. And that in itself has become a point of disappointment for them as well. And so right now, I feel like in terms of their feelings for you right now, coming through with this Ace of Cups in reverse, I feel like their greatest fear, the fear that they're dealing with, the feelings that they're dealing with right now, is that they have very deep feelings for you, but something has happened here where they are really afraid. What if, and they're asking the question, what if I have to walk away from this too, and I don't want to? What if I have to, what if I am forced to be disappointed again? What if I am forced into heartbreak again because this situation doesn't work out? I don't know how many times I can handle this being blocked. I feel like this is their greatest fear. So let's get some clarification, because I'd like to know more about this Ace of Cups in reverse. I just feel like there's something here that your person is very concerned about where it comes to this Ace of Cups in reverse with you, right? The sense of, is this going to end, or am I not going to have the union that I want? Am I not going to have the relationship that I want? So Spirit, for our beautiful group 1, can you please clarify this Ace of Cups? What does this mean? How is your person truly feeling about this Ace of Cups in reverse? Why is this there for them? Seven of Cups, Ace of Wands, and the Devil. Wow. All right. So this Ace of Cups in reverse is clarified by the Seven of Chalices or Seven of Cups, by the Ace of Wands, and by the Devil. Okay, so see, this is why I'm saying I feel like your person is right now feeling very, very scared of losing you. They have some sense, some fear, some sense of great fear that they are going to lose you, that they're going to lose this connection, they're going to lose this relationship. I feel like they feel that you have many other options. Okay, this is the energy I'm getting from this Seven of Cups. Like, it's like they are insecure in the idea that you have a lot of other options. Right? You are you're an amazing person. You are very beautiful, very handsome, very desirable. There are qualities that you have that are very exciting to many other people. So they're afraid that they're going to lose you to other options, that you will not want to be with them because of whatever has happened here, and it won't be long. Like, as in, like, you will, it's almost like you will grow weary of them, or you will grow tired of them. You will not want to be with them long term. Something they say or do will make you reject them in some way, in the same way that they feel like they have been rejected before, in the same way that they feel that they have had to walk away from things before, because either other people walked away from them, or things happened that made them, disappointed, disheartened, discouraged, and they had to walk away. So they realize also that, they've had some toxic relationships in the past with this Devil's energy. I feel like there are some recurring patterns in their behavior. I feel like they are starting to realize that a lot of these relationships that they may have had in the past were very toxic, that they really put them in a bad headspace space, in a bad heart space, and that they really were that devil's energy. And so I feel like they also don't want to repeat that pattern or repeat those mistakes with you. So what they are feeling is that if they want this Ace of Cups to really be real, if they want it to actually be a new beginning, a new emotional beginning, and not kind of like this blocked energy right here, they realize that they're going to have to do things differently than the way they've done them before with this Ace of Wands. Okay, so I feel like there's a very positive realization here for your person in terms of how they're feeling about you right now, is that they're realizing this Ace of Wands is going to be key in order to turn this Ace of Cups to their favor. Okay, so it's like if they want this new beginning with you, if they want things to work out with you, they're going to have to approach things differently. They're going to have to do things very differently than the way they've done them in the past. And maybe part of that is maybe there have been times in the past where they have not really opened up themselves to people. Maybe they have been too guarded with this King of Pentacles energy. Maybe they just haven't really, let other people in, and maybe that's part of the problem. But there's something here where it's like they have realized that they are going to have to do something different, and that's going to be key. See? Loyalty. Surrender to what is worth waiting for. And keep your temper. Don't allow anger to rule you. See, so I'm getting an energy here that your person tends to have some sort of little bit of anger or resentment that they are holding on to. So see, I'm not surprised that this keep your temper, don't allow anger to rule you has come up with this Eight of Cups, because I feel like things definitely have gone wrong for them in the past. And whatever those things were that they were required to, put their back towards or like to walk away from. And I'm getting the energy that your person, they've had to walk away from situations that they actually did not want to walk away from, okay? They were either forced to, they were dumped, they were broken up with, they may have been rejected, or they may have been cheated on in some way. So they are definitely still harboring anger and resentment. They may have a temper problem. That anger may be triggered very easily within them. For some of you, I even feel like the word rage is coming, okay? So I feel like this is not for everybody, but for some of you, I feel like your person has some sort of suppressed rage in them that is also very difficult, and it has to do with loyalty. So for those of you who your person has been cheated on, betrayed, or backstabbed in the past, loyalty is really, really key to them. It's very, very important to them. And that is another reason why they like to show up to the world as this King of Pentacles. They want to appear very stable, because they have some emotions here that they are dealing with that are very difficult, but they're emotions from the past. But again, they don't want to appear as somebody who is angry. They don't want to appear as somebody who may have rage or anger or resentment. They don't want that. They want to show themselves with this King of Pentacles, because the King of Pentacles is kind of opposite of that, this energy, right? Like the King of Pentacles is not volatile. This is volatile energy. So I almost feel like your person needs to show this to the outside world, because that's who they really do want to be. It's like they genuinely don't want to be angry. I feel like they are really aware that they do have some anger or rage that is kind of within them, that is kind of suppressed within them because of these issues of loyalty. But I do feel that they feel that you are very loyal. But I'm feeling that for some of you, they may be jealous too. For some of you, I feel like maybe one of the reasons why this has been a difficult connection is because if your person has been cheated on in the past or betrayed in the past, or they've had some very difficult emotional energy with relationships in the past, it's almost like as if like they may get triggered by jealousy. And with this Seven of Cups, it makes me wonder if part of this is jealousy, because I feel like they think that you have a lot of options, right? So I feel like there's a jealousy that comes through in that too. Not that they're jealous of you having options, but they're jealous of the fact that you are very desirable to other people, and they don't want other people to tempt you away from them. Okay, so there's also that element that is going on. I feel that part of the reason why they may get angry, short, or irritated is if they feel that, other people are interested in you, even if it's like in their mind, even if like, you're not saying anything about anybody else, you're not dealing with anybody, you're not talking about anybody else, or you're not talking to anybody else, but they have that insecurity because loyalty is something that is coming through from their past, right? So it's like they are trying to kind of get to a point where it's like they want to accept you exactly as you are. They don't want to aggravate you. They don't want to turn you off. They don't want to make you feel like you're constricted or suffocated in the relationship. They don't want to be overly pushy, even though they may be feeling insecure or jealous about maybe some friends you might have, or like attention that you get from the opposite sex, right? They may watch that, but they may be triggered by it, but they try very hard not to let themselves go down that route. So they are trying to surrender to what is in your relationship, exactly how it is, exactly who you are. And I don't think you're doing anything to propagate that. Like, I don't think that you are doing anything. It's more in their mind. And so they really feel that you are worth waiting for. You are worth working through all of this for, and they want to work through it with you. But they know that a lot of the problem is themselves and their own kind of jealousy or their own constraints, and their own kind of baggage from the past. Okay, so we're going to take a look at some specific messages from them. And please do take those as they resonate, because they are specific, so they may not resonate for every person and situation. And then we're going to take a look at next. I didn't take those because there were a bunch of those and they just fell out. I'm not feeling them. This one, yes. That was just a product of my bad shuffling, guys. My bad shuffling. So what are future energies here? Yeah, see, they're afraid. They know that they need to transform these parts of themselves. They know that these are issues that they have, right? Whether it's jealousy, whether it's anger, whether it's rage, whether it's issues of loyalty from the past. They know that they need to transform that. They know that they need to have a breakthrough. They know that it's been quite a journey, but they want to be on this journey with you. They are deeply afraid of losing you. See, and we've been seeing that throughout this reading. Have you noticed that what has been so consistent throughout the reading is their fear that they're going to lose you because of their own insecurities? Okay, so to them, it's all about not losing you. It's all about not turning you off, not alienating you, knowing that transformation needs to take place, wanting to be on this journey with you and wanting to continue the journey with you. See, I feel safe confiding in you. You're my best friend. I can share all of my secrets with you. See, you're their person. I'm settling for the life I thought I wanted, but it's empty without you. I still fantasize about you. So see, for some of you who this may have become very stressful and it may have led to some sort of separation, yeah, they have not let go. I've never met someone like you. You're special. Please have patience with me because I'm still learning. See? So I do feel that your person is very much aware of their own shortcomings. They know that if they have alienated you or they have, gone into separation here with you, they know that it's their fault. They know that they have some, baggage to deal with, but they're hoping to work it out with you. Okay, so let me know what you thought in the comment box below. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me or order any of the oracle decks that I've created for you, all of the links are in the box below. Thank you so much for being here, guys. I love you all, and I'll see you all in the next one. My beautiful group 2 that chose nature spirits, here is your reading on their feelings for you right now. So let's take a look. We're going to start with your tarot and then we will add in your oracle cards. So here we have Page of Swords, Six of Cups, Knight of Wands. All right, beautiful energy coming through here. So for some of you, I do feel that there has been some sort of a struggle or separation. For some of you, I feel like it's not necessarily as much of a separation as it is a struggle. Like I'm getting for some of you a very like off and on kind of energy. For some of you, it's like this has been going on for quite some time. You feel like, why can't you both kind of get it together? I'm getting this like, why can't we get it together kind of energy? And I feel like your person is definitely mirroring you on that. Like in terms of their feelings right now, it's like they're feeling very, very disappointed, not in you, but disappointed in the situation. It's like they're struggling with what to do. And what's interesting is look at the placement. Okay. And I feel like group one had the same very interesting placement where, you know, not only are we able to look at the individual cards and what they mean, but we were also able to get a lot more. And I feel like Spirit is doing this very deliberately from the way the cards are placed. And again, just like group number one, we have a very interesting central kind of card in the middle. And that is very much defined by the cards that are on the side. And so what I'm seeing from this is with the Six of Cups energy, you know, this is the soulmate card, right? So this is also the card of nostalgia. This is also the card of memories that have been created together, like, you know, like your soulmate coming in, you spending time together, you creating these very valuable, beautiful memories together. And then it also represents sometimes those moments where you may have lost each other along the way, or you may be afraid of losing each other. So this is also the sense of somebody coming back. So for those of you who are in separation, this is the energy of someone coming back and reuniting or wishing to come back into your life. But for those of you who are not in separation, this is also about, like, you know, let's get over the struggle. We've built something so beautiful together. Let us not lose it. So them coming through here as the soulmate, the central energy of the connection between the two of you, I feel like what your person is really struggling with right now, what they're feeling is they are caught between these two energies. And this is the energy of the Knight of Wands. This is the energy of Page of Swords. So this to me is being very much caught between the idea of holding back and rushing forward, and then being confused about which one should they do right now. Okay, so it's like they miss you. This to me is also the energy of being greatly missed by somebody missing you so much, someone like going over, you know, your the feelings they have for you, the thoughts they have for you, going over the memories that you've created, the moments that you've shared in their head over and over again, reliving the past, fantasizing about you, reliving the good memories, not being able to let go of the good memories. So this is why I feel like, you know, even if it is not a complete separation, even if it's a struggle, because I like I said, for some of you, it's very off and on. And that too is coming through with this. This is also an off and on energy, right? So either way, struggle or separation, I feel like the feelings are the same. Your person loves you. They want to be with you. They are reminiscing about you, even if, you know, even if you are in contact, even if you are currently together, but, you know, maybe not getting along, maybe having too many tiffs, maybe having too many disagreements, maybe having some bad blood between the two of you. Like, you know, like something, maybe 2 steps forward you take and then it's 1 step back. Like 2 steps forward, you think like everything's great, and then something happens and you feel like you've been pushed back again. So this is this very off and on energy. And I feel like your person right now is really stuck within that. And they are stuck within the energy of, should I just keep my mouth shut? Because to me, the Page of Swords can very much be that card of like, you know, maybe it's best that I keep my mouth shut. Because to me, like when we have, you know, this Page of Swords, this page versus all the other pages is always about, to me, holding back, because this is the only time you see a figure in the swords cards where the sword is always pulled back. It is never pointed at somebody. It is never in full engagement, right? The way a sword should be. What is a sword really made to do? It is made to be pointed at somebody. It is made to be pointed away from you as you fight it out. Sorry. Bringing back memories of my favorite movie, The Princess Bride, which has like the best sword fight anybody has ever seen, right? For those of you who know Princess Bride, you'll know what I'm talking about. And for those of you who don't, watch the movie. You'll love it. But you see what I'm saying? Like, this is what the sword is really meant for. It's really what it is meant to do. But in our Page of Swords, that sword is always being held back. That communication, this idea of I want to express what I'm thinking is being held back. So there's this question of, should I just keep my mouth shut? And I feel like part of it is like your person feels like it's better that they keep their mouth shut because they don't want to continue to rock the boat. And I feel like there's something within them that feels like they should be quiet, because every time they open up or they say something, it goes wrong. It goes downhill. So I feel like they're afraid of saying something that is going to make something worse between the two of you. But at the same time, with this Knight of Wands energy, they wish that they could just come rushing to you, sweep you off your feet, and be with you. So there's this deep desire that they have. There's a lot of passion with this Knight of Wands energy. They feel very passionate about you, but I also feel that this passion does translate into a more of a volatile energy, right? Like there's a lot of passion between the two of you, which is like really translates itself into deep chemistry. There's a lot of chemistry, a lot of passion. Like when you're together, when you're on, it's just like, it's so good. It's so good. I could just I just want to eat you all up, that kind of like passion. But then it can also turn into, oh no, I said or did the wrong thing, and now I'm in the doghouse. Now I'm like, you don't like me right now. Maybe I should have just kept my mouth shut. So I feel like that's what your person is struggling with back and forth. But I want to get some clarification. So let's take a look at this Page of Swords. Spirit, for our beautiful group 2, can you tell us, like, what is going on with your person in this Page of Swords? Like, what are they holding back? What are they holding back about? Or what do they think they should be holding back about? What is this energy here of holding back, Spirit? Can you please clarify for us? 6 of Swords. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, that's more of that same kind of energy. 5 of Wands. Oh, okay. So that Page of Swords is clarified by the 6 of Swords, the 4 of Pentacles, and the 5 of Wands. So again, to me, this is a reiteration of what we were saying. I feel like there's something between the two of you that is causing conflict. Okay, 5 of Wands. Either you are, arguing too much, you have too many disagreements, you may have different perspectives that clash. There may be an internal struggle as well as an external struggle, but there's some sort of conflict in this situation. And this is why your person is coming through again with this very kind of like holding back. 4 of Pentacles is also the energy of I'm going to hold back. I'm going to be miserly about my energy. Or about like what I say, what I do, how I do it. Like I'm just gonna be very, very closed off. I'm just gonna hold my cards close to the vest. That's what this energy is all about. And so is this Page of Swords, holding your cards close to the vest. Look at this person. It's always about somebody, like the 4 of Pentacles, you'll always see it's about a person like holding on tight. Like in a money reading, it would be about holding on tight to your money, like being miserly, not wanting to spend. But I also see this as not wanting to spend your energy or your time. It's holding on tightly because you're afraid that something's going to go wrong, or you're going to lose out or miss out in the end. And so I feel like this is what your person is feeling right now, is that they're wondering with the 6 of Swords, will you guys ever be able to put that in the past? Will you ever be able to put it behind you? And that's what they wish to do. They want to put it behind the two of you. They don't want to let these conflicts bring the two of you down. And if they already have and you're in separation, they want to put it behind you. Like they want to come back out of that separation. Six of Swords, they want to put the conflict behind. Look at that, see? Oh my gosh, thank you, Spirit. Look at, see? This to me is just what we were saying. They want unity. They feel that something has become divisive between the two of you. There's a division. You may be feel like you're being pulled apart, and they want you to come back into unity again. Beautiful. Surrender to your full power. Past life relationship. Beautiful. I wonder what will happen next. Ready to adventure, precipice of change, pause before action. See? So I'm telling you, this to me, this I wonder what will happen next, pause before action, is all about this Six of Cups, right? If they have been like separated from you, then this is that time before they are going to take full action to come back around. Okay. There's like that kind of like, like that moment of silent pause right before they spring into action, because this Knight of Wands tells us that this is exactly what they wish to do, right? This is a confirmation that they want to come running back to you, that they want to come running back into this connection. And that if they are paused right now, if something is paused right now, it's kind of like the calm before the storm. It's like the thought process before you make that big move, right? It's like the preparation time. Why? Because I feel like no matter what that Five of Wands energy has been right here, no matter what that conflicting energy has been, no matter what discussions there have been, disagreements there have been, you have a very deep connection. Your person feels it very deeply. Whether or not they're able to articulate or to say, like whether or not they have fully like consciously realized that you have a past life relationship or not, either way, to them, it is a very deep connection. For some of you, some of them have realized that you've known each other before, right? That this is a connection that you have carried into this lifetime from a previous lifetime. And that is why you feel like you know each other. That is why you feel comfortable together. That is why you feel close, very close to one another. You almost feel like even though when you first met, you feel like you've known each other for a very long time, right? And you almost don't even know why you feel like you've known each other before, but that's what this is. So some of you, I feel like your person does recognize this. For others of you, they may not see it as past life. They just see it as, wow, like something about you is so special. Something about you is like so immediate, so fast. I've never fallen for somebody so quickly. I've never felt such deep connection so quickly. I really want this unity. I want this connection. You understand that the love shared with another is amplified and has a ripple effect across the universe. So this is why I feel like your person is right now, like, they are wanting to step into the full power of this union. And they really believe in the potentiality of it, even if it has been difficult so far, even if it has been a struggle, even if it has, come into some sort of a temporary separation. They still, in their heart of hearts, believe that this was meant to be, this was destined to be, and that you were meant to be together. You were meant to be unified, and that is where you are going to have to, both of you are going to have to surrender to the full power of that unity. And you're going to have to come back together and work together to build that power and to have that strength. This also reminds me of the Strength card because of the lion in the picture, right? That it's all about finding the strength in unity, not letting the division take over, not letting anything tear you apart, but knowing that your true strength lies in your unity, that the two of you together are much more powerful than the two of you separately. Okay, so let's take a look at some messages. Let's take a look at what they would say to you. Take these as they resonate because they are quite specific, and then we'll take a look at future energies as well. See? I feel like these are confirmations of everything that we've already seen. Yeah, see? Yep. Totally. Yeah. So you see how they definitely, you have that same energy here of wanting to release old patterns, old beliefs, wanting to release old tensions, you know, wanting to come out of anxiety, fear, doubt, because I feel like this is very much this energy, okay? This release to me is very much in this energy of Six of Swords, that it's time to put the conflicts behind you. And I do feel that a lot of these, you know, Five of Wands, whatever these conflicts are very much about your beliefs, your perspectives. You may just have different ways of looking at things, different ways of doing things that may have caused a lot of conflict, both internally and externally. For some of you, I'm also feeling that part of these conflicts have to do with family obligations, family pressure, family expectations. I feel like for some of you, that's what it is. Like your person or you may have a lot of family responsibilities that are clashing with your overall desire to be together, or are clashing in your plans to be together or build a future or a life together. So I feel like your person is ready now to release those things. See, with the Six of Swords and the release energy, this is about like, okay, it is time. Like this has been too stressful. This has been too trying for both of us. We can't let this get us down. Why? Because we have big goals for our life. I feel like they want to build a solid, beautiful life with you. You both have a lot of goals, a lot of dreams together that you want to fulfill, and they want to do it again as a unified couple. That, you know what, we can achieve. Again, we are more powerful together than we are by ourselves. And we have all these big, beautiful goals, and we can achieve them in unity much better than in separation. It's too scary to admit that I'm in love with you. I've never felt love this deeply before. Do you feel the same way? See, that's why I'm saying there's a lot of love here, a lot of desire with that Knight of Wands. No matter what ups and downs we have, it's always been you. You are my one true love. See, so again, a lot of ups and downs in this. Same thing. This to me is also about the on-off thing. A lot of ups, downs, ons, and offs. But either way, it doesn't matter, because ultimately you are still their person and vice versa. It's my secret. I want you so badly, but I'm not free to be with you. I'm loving you from a distance. Okay, so this is what I'm saying. For some of you, there's like some sort of a family conflict that has stopped this. And for others of you, there's some sort of a third party situation, but it can be anything: family, obligations, expectations. It doesn't have to be just romantic. Okay, so again, for some of you, your person has had to step away because of these conflicts, but they are still loving you from afar, and they are really wanting to release this and to move forward with you in unity, and to really finally, you know, step into that bigger power, step into that bigger vision together, unified. And unification for you, the two of you, that unity is going to be very, very powerful, and it's going to send really important messages to other people, like other third parties or other people in the situation that really need to hear and get that message of your unity. Okay, so that's really beautiful. So let me know what you thought in the comment box below. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me or order any of the oracle decks that I've created for you, all of the links are in the box below. Thank you so much for being here, guys. I love you all, and I'll see you all on the next one. My beautiful group 3 that chose Forest Frolic Maiden, here is your reading on your person's feelings for you right now. So let's start with your tarot, and then we will add in your oracle cards. So we have 9 of Wands. We have, oh, beautiful, the Lovers. Ooh, I'm getting chills. And the, wow, Queen of Pentacles. Wow. Okay. So first of all, with this beautiful Lovers card, I feel like, you know, without a doubt, your person's feelings for you right now are very, very strong, very, very deep, full of love, full of longing. And I'm also feeling very much full of a desire for a deep commitment, okay, with this Queen of Pentacles, who is very much the energy of a wife. But again, this is an energy, so I don't want to say, I'm just saying wife to keep it simple, but you know, these are energies, so take them as they resonate. It doesn't have to be you know, like a definite him or her, but this to me is very much the energy of also like spousal energy, right? Like somebody who sees you as their potential spouse, future spouse. The idea that there's something about you that they feel is very, very different. And what I'm feeling is that one of the things that your person really feels deeply appreciative about you is that you represent this Queen of Pentacles energy to them, and that is really important to them because of this Nine of Wands. So I do feel that your person is somebody who really needs a stabilizing force in their life. I feel like they've had a lot of, you know, relationships in the past or experiences in the past where they felt that they were just very kind of flying by the seat of my pants kind of energy. Like, you know, things that were very spontaneous, things that may have been risky. I feel like your person has had more of an adventurous past. They've, you know, made certain choices in life and in love that have been risky, but they were willing to take the consequences of those choices. But many of those consequences have led them to this Nine of Wands energy. So this is somebody who is weathered. This is the energy of somebody who has definitely been through the ringer in life. Like they've had a lot of ups and downs. They've had a lot of things that have backfired on them. But I feel like they've taken it in stride, as in like, it's not like they're complaining about the things that backfired on them. I feel like they are very aware of the fact that they led a life that was much more out of the realm of security, like really much more adventurous, like I said, much more spontaneous. They may have done some really crazy stuff in their life and they were willing to take the consequences. And I do feel that as a result, some of those consequences were not particularly positive. So, but again, I feel like they are okay with that. Like they are not complaining about that because they know that they signed up for it. Like when they did these things in their past, they knew that they could blow up in their face and they were ready to deal with that. Or at least they thought they were. But it has definitely taken its toll over time. So I'm not saying that because your person was willing to take the consequences, because they were willing to kind of see where these risky decisions led them. I'm not saying that because they were willing to do that, that they didn't leave scars. I feel like this Nine of Wands really does show us that these things have left scars on your person. So there's a part of them that does feel wounded, that does feel very like, you know, weary of life to a certain extent, but even though they know that they've brought it upon themselves. And so I feel like that is why when they met you, when they fell in love with you, one of the things that they were actually looking for is stability, because of the instability of their past and because of the way that some of those things left those scars and marks on them. What they love and appreciate about you is that you are not like that. There is something about you that is very warm, very nurturing, very stable, makes them feel safe. And that is why they feel that you are the ideal lover for them. I feel like this is very much like a yin yang energy, like because they tend to be a little bit on the more bold, rebellious, adventurous side, they've gotten to a point in their life where they want to be balanced out by somebody who is more of this Queen of Pentacles energy. They want to be balanced out by you because they see you as the person who can balance out those tendencies within them through your sense of warmth and stability and normalcy. Like you're the normal one, they're the kooky one, okay? They're the quirky one, you're the normal one. And so there is a definite yin-yang energy there. So you may love them because of their rebellious spirit. Like you may be somebody who's more on the safer side of life, right? Like the Queen of Pentacles energy is definitely somebody who plays things a bit more safe. They're not as bold. They're not as risky. Like you're not the kind to just like, you know, play life by chance. You're not the one who's going to just roll the dice and say, okay, whatever happens, happens. You are balancing this person's energy out by being the person who is responsible, by the person who is very safe. In a good way, not in a boring way, but in a very like powerful way. And you may love this person, or you may be very attracted to this person because they bring some more spontaneous energy into your life. They bring spontaneity. They bring a little bit of danger, but a little bit of fun. Like, you know, and maybe you need to get out more, maybe because you might be somebody who won't do it on your own, but loves it in your partner. Like you want a partner who's more bold because you are not bold and you want to be inspired to be a little bit more adventurous, right? So I feel like you are very much a yin-yang energy, both of you. And I feel like your person really loves this about you. Like they want you to be this Queen of Pentacles energy in their life. They know that that is what they need to balance out their sense of, you know, always taking risks. So this could be a very beautiful combination here because of the way in which you balance each other out, because of the way in which you complement each other. And that is really lovely. Now, I feel for some of you, this has been a very kind of eye-opening relationship. This has been a very like, wow, I'm not sure. Whoo, this is like crazy stuff, but I like it. Like, you know, it's exciting. But for some of you, I feel like your person with this Nine of Wands energy may be carrying some sort of baggage that has been a little bit more challenging, and that may have led to some sort of a struggle between the two of you, okay? And that struggle for some of you may have even led to a separation. So I am sensing and feeling that, you know, your person can definitely be sometimes a bit too much to handle, right? Again, this is the energy of somebody who can be sometimes a little out there. Like, so they, you know, they may be super fun, they may be super high energy, but at the same time, you might get a little bit wary of, okay, what are they going to do next? Right? So I do feel that there may be some sort of struggle around that as much as they love the way you bring that stability and balance, you may have a little bit of a harder time dealing with their instability and their lack of balance. Okay, so that's why we're going to clarify this Nine of Wands energy, because we want to know, at least I feel for you, I want to know for you what is going on with your person in this Nine of Wands energy, right? Like, what is it that they are carrying, struggling? Like, what is it if you're in some sort of separation or struggle, you're having a hard time with this person? What can Spirit tell us about this Nine of Wands? So Spirit, can you please, for our beautiful group 3, can you tell us more about this Nine of Wands energy? Why is this there? What is your person feeling about you in relationship to this Nine of Wands right now? Wow, see, we have the Tower. We have the Hermit. Okay, look at this major arcana so far. So big energies here, big spiritual lessons. And the Three of Cups. Interesting. Okay, so I feel, okay, there is a message coming through. This is not for everybody, but with this Three of Cups, I do feel for some of you there may be a third party situation. But I'm feeling that for many of you, this is kind of like also the past energy coming back. Almost like the third party really does represent some of the ghosts of your person's past that are still kind of lingering. Like, there's an energy here of the past, of baggage being carried from third parties with this Nine of Wands, that your person is still kind of carrying some wounds Okay, and those wounds may be tainting this lover's energy right now. So I'm not feeling that it has to be something that is active, like it's an active third party. It may, for many of you, again, because of this Nine of Wands, it may be, you know, third party ghost energy, like, you know, like haunted by experiences from other parties in the past that have led your person to be a little bit more triggered, a little bit more leery, a little bit more weary, and a little bit more defensive about, you know, defensive about the way they handle relationships. You know, I feel like your person may be more easily triggered because of this Nine of Wands. And for those of you who it's not a third party, I do feel though that something has happened. There's something that has happened here with this Tower's energy that was some sort of a sudden thing that may have come out of the past, or some sudden trigger that happened that, you know, kind of changed the dynamics between the two of you. Something has happened here that has left a lot of you and your person going into this hermit mode. Some sort of withdrawal, but something happened that caused that withdrawal. And whatever that is what needs to be worked out at this time, because you guys both may be in a hermit mode. This may be that you're mirroring each other in this hermit mode. For some of you, you're both kind of trying to figure out what to do about whatever happened with this Tower's energy here. So I feel like somebody got triggered here. Something happened. Either something came back from the past, either it was a specific person that came back from the past, that or a specific memory, or something that got triggered, some old baggage, some old wound, some old hurt got triggered here and made your person feel very, very insecure, or very, like, I'm getting the word raw and vulnerable, almost like they feel like it's like this feeling of like, I am naked in a bad way. You know, like emotionally raw, emotionally naked. Like, I didn't see this coming. I got really triggered badly by it. And it's like, it's almost like they may be pushing you away at this time, or you may be pushing them away at this time. But at the same time, they want to come forward because they want to be with you, because they know that you're the only one that's going to bring that stability back that they are so lacking. Like, you know, you're gonna soothe, you have the ability to soothe this situation, you have the ability to bring this person back into balance. But right now, maybe their pride is getting in the way. Maybe they're, you know, they're letting the sense of volatility, that sense of like whatever happened with that Tower's energy, which is a very volatile energy, kind of get in the way of reaching out to you and asking you to, you know, asking you to talk it out. Because look at these energies. I feel like these energies are supporting that exact same feeling that I'm getting from your person, is that with that Tower's energy, something happened that created conflict, that created a problem, and your person really wants to be at peace with you again. See, peacefulness. You recognize that balance, kindness, and love bring calmness to your soul. So I feel like there's a lacking of peace between the two of you right now. Again, with this Nine of Wands energy and with this Tower energy, it's almost like you've gone into this hermit mode in order to bring peace back into the situation, because there might have been just a lot of drama, or a lot of like heightened emotions, a lot of conflict, discussions, issues that have really kind of overflowed and made the relationship and the emotions very, very heavily charged, very heavy emotions. And your person is also being stubborn. So if you feel like, okay, you know, we could have worked this out, we could have talked, but right now we're not talking, it's because they're being stubborn. And I feel like that is also this energy of Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands can be a very stubborn, very defensive energy, because it's like you are, you know, wanting to hold on to your opinion, or wanting to hold on to why something triggered you, or wanting to hold on to something from the past. Again, that baggage for this person is still there. And I feel like it comes from the fact that they have made certain choices in their life in the past that have led to some of this baggage. You know, that even if they were willing to make that choice, they didn't realize the extent of the damage it would do. And now when they're in a good relationship, which is what they have with you with this lover's energy, now that they're in a good relationship, they're finally starting to see the extent of the damage that they have been carrying. And so what they want is to be at peace with themselves and with you again. That's one of their greatest feelings, their greatest desires, but they may be stubborn at this time. Right? They may be kind of holding on to some things that they don't need to. And this is why I feel like Spirit is saying that you should pay attention to some of these red flags. Like, you know, these are red flags because your person needs to get over or heal some of these issues. And they really do need to do that it's an immediate concern, right? Because you don't want somebody who is stubbornly holding on to this baggage, especially if it's a third party or even if it's the ghost of a third party. You don't want them holding on to that. So I feel like Spirit is saying, pay attention that there is something here that needs to be worked out. Because look, mortality, life is brief, bright, and beautiful, and yours to live. So I feel like this is a time issue too. You know, your person doesn't need to hold on to this very long. I mean, none of us, let's face it, none of us are getting any younger, right? So we don't want to be wasting time here. We want to be open and willing to come out of this stubbornness, because this stubbornness is also part of that hermit mode, right? When somebody's gone into hermit mode and they don't want to communicate, maybe they've gone radio silent, maybe they have totally withdrawn. And that is because they're being stubborn. They're holding on to something here, which is very much that Nine of Wands energy. So definitely see this as for now a red flag, but that it is pointing you towards something that needs to be healed, right? And sooner rather than later. You don't want to waste a lot of time on this. And I feel like your person doesn't either. I don't get the feeling that they want to waste time either. I feel like they, even though they are stubborn, they are wanting to work this out sooner rather than later because of this peacefulness. They want to bring peace and balance back into your life because they love you. With that lovers taking that central position there, I feel like that is their priority. That's more important than everything else here. So let's get some specific messages and just take them as they resonate, because they may not for everybody in every situation. And then let's take a look at future energies. What is going on in future energies? Yeah, see, fresh start. See, this is why I'm saying your person is feeling the time pressure too. They don't want this to fester. Oh, look at that. See, they don't want this to fester. They want peace and unity. Oh my gosh, look at this. Didn't I say fresh start? They want a fresh start with you. Look at this. You got the twin flame card. So I would say you don't have to believe in twin flames. It's absolutely fine. This card just also indicates deep, deep connection. You know, a connection that just cannot be broken. A connection that is in the 3D as well as in the 5th dimension. This is a deep soul level connection. Isn't it interesting how you got twin flames and 5th dimension? Okay, so this tells me that you are very deeply connected at all levels. This is such a beautiful card to get. Very rare. This card does not come out quite often at all. So this is why I always say, if it comes out in a reading, take notice. It is rare. It is precious. It is just beautiful. Okay, so I feel like your person knows this. This is why they're feeling time. They're feeling the time. They're feeling they want that peace. They want you back. They see you as their spouse. They see you as their better half almost, you know, because I think, you know, they have some things to heal, but they want this fresh start. See, this is for those of you who are still in that hermit mode. I need to be alone for now. I need to make sense of my intense feelings. I don't want to feel this way. So see, for some of you, your person has gone into this hermit mode because there are intense feelings that need to be worked out here. I still love you. I dream of being with you. I imagine waking up next to you and cuddling with you every day. Okay, so again, this is for those of you who are still in that hermit mode. I want to hold you and be held by you again. I want to wake up next to you every day. Can we cuddle? So again, very beautiful energy here. Look at this. We're getting all this cuddly energy, which I love. So again, I feel like this is very, very conducive to this beautiful lover's energy. Okay, this separation, if it is a separation, separation, or this struggle is not going to last long. Your person wants to be with you. You are their person. To me, cuddling is also very much Pentacles energy because it's very earthy. It's about the physical touch. It's about being grounded in reality, being next to one another, holding one another, being together. That is the true desire here. That is the true feeling that is coming across of what your person feels and wants with you. So beautiful. Let me know what you thought in the comment box below. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me or order any of the oracle decks that I've created for you, all of the links are in the box below. Thank you so much for being here, guys. I love you all, and I'll see you all in the next one.